I'm surrounded by friends, and yet I am very, very lonely. I have 8 roommates, and I'm very close with most of them. A few of them are even like some of my closest friends that I just have, period. And I hang out with them all the time. We go out, we lift, we do stuff, even they'll be in some of my content every now and then. But I am very, very lonely. Now, this is a very specific type of loneliness. It's not necessarily sadness. I don't feel sad. I don't feel bummed out. And the loneliness is me doing what I want to do, meaning content, like this whole thing. And it's funny because actually, two of, or actually maybe even three of the other guys are also doing some sort of content. And it's different. It's different from what I'm doing, and they have different goals, and we all have different goals, and everyone has different goals. And I think it's very lonely because I think you ultimately realize you never do anything alone. You're never going to accomplish anything alone or achieve a goal completely by yourself. But ultimately, the bulk of the work and the effort and the planning and all the timing is all up to you. And that can be really daunting and weird and scary. And a little bit sad sometimes too. And I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing to feel lonely. I think it's bad to let it control you, if that makes sense, or to not use it. I felt this before, and I don't want to get into details, but growing up from age 12 until 20, I did something that was very, very focused, that you do need a lot of hard work and time, a lot. That also caused me to miss out on a lot of social gatherings and just hanging out with people in general during school. And it was tough a little bit, but not really, because I really cared and believed in what I was doing, and I don't regret it for a second. And I'm kind of entering something similar now. It's very different because, I'm in school, I'm in college now, I'm on my, not living with my parents. I have more free time, but it feels still like I have less time almost. And it's very different from what I was doing. But it's similar in the fact that, yeah, it is lonely at times, but ultimately it's so freeing because I'm doing what I want to be doing. But it would be nice, right? It would be nice to have another person that's like doing the exact same thing as me. And me and him, or me and her, we're on the come up together. We're on the fucking rise together. We're all posting TikToks and YouTubes and fucking Instagram and Twitch and all this stuff. And it feels like, when I move, you move. Monkey see, monkey do. You help me, I help you. And it's not happening. And I'm not necessarily going to look for it, but I guess I'm putting it out there. I hope that at some point, either I find someone that is going to be doing the same sort of thing, we can connect and vibe out and really kind of figure out something. Or, one of my friends will eventually be like, yeah, okay, I'll start posting some more content at some other places. And this whole lonely thing, I almost choose not to use that word, almost alone versus lonely, right? Because in my social life, in 90% of the time, I'm not a sad person at all. Like, seriously, I have a fantastic social life. I hang out with my friends all the time. I get to see my parents. I should see my parents more. But when I really want to, I get to see my family. Like, I am a very happy person overall. But when you're chasing something, when you have a goal in mind, it does suck sometimes being like, okay, it's just me now. And it's not embarrassing, but gosh, sometimes you feel like, fuck, like you don't. Sometimes you want to be alone for stuff. I know when I'm recording videos, when I'm doing this, it's 1:43 a.m. in the morning on a Thursday night. And I know no one really gives a shit if I'm recording a video in the middle of the day, but sometimes it does just feel nice to have that space to yourself, to be able to talk, to feel like no one's listening, even though, I'm chucking all this shit up on the internet in hopes of more people seeing it than not. Yeah, it's an interesting one. The whole feeling alone thing. Even with like a girlfriend or whatever, or someone wants a significant other. I know for me right now, that is just not what I need or want. I mean, regardless of if I want it, who knows if I could get one, but it just seems like my attention is so split in so many directions right now. I mean, it's very heavily, what I enjoy doing is pretty much completely content. I wake up, I go to school, I go to the gym, I do my homework, and then then it's just content. And I have a fun, it's really so much fucking fun. I can't exactly put an exact finger on why. I just like making shit, and I like having it, again, with the whole thing of being alone. It is nice to have it just be me. Like, it's on me. I don't have to rely on anyone else. I don't have anyone else relying on me. All what I put out is completely on me. To me, it's exciting and it's fun, and it doesn't feel high stakes at all, right? Especially, I got no motion. I got no fucking motion. I got no motion. Especially on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitch, it's steadily increasing, and I guess YouTube's steadily increasing when I upload. TikTok is the best, but even still, in the grand scheme, I got no motion. So it's kind of fun. It just feels like I just chuck videos out the fucking ether. It just feels like I'm lobbing fucking baseballs into space, and those shit ain't gonna come back, outside of the fucking gravitational pull. I don't know, it's fun. It's kind of cathartic. It's freeing. I just get to say what I want to into a camera, knowing that no one's gonna really see it. Maybe I'll get a couple of comments, a like or two, and like, oh, I relate to that, or like, what camera are you using? But yeah, I don't know. It's early in the morning or late at night. What do you want to say? I was just kind of thinking about that. How it's so funny how like and it's, I mean, and I get it. You know, there's the late night effect of you start getting really existential once like late night's hitting now, and so oh god, things are getting deep. But it's not even deep. I don't know. I just kind of had that thought on my mind. I just wanted to get it out. Of it's weird. It's a weird feeling, and it's a good feeling because I feel like once you really feel like, oh shit, I'm getting after it. I don't need or want other people to know that I'm doing it. If it makes sense, when it's really you by yourself and you're doing it and no one else is like watching you do it, that's when you know like, okay, I'm actually about it. I actually care. I actually give a shit about putting it on the internet. None of this is tying into each other at all. It's just a bunch of random sentences splitting off each other like a fucking Venus flytrap mouth. But I don't know. It would be cool if at some point I could start collaborating more with the buddies I have on this stuff. But right, that's tough. It's tough in the current spot I'm at because everyone's, they're all choosing on, everyone has different directions and different paths. And even if I get someone that, or if I figure out a friend that wants to do this type of stuff, they're gonna want to do different things that I want to do. But I do wonder in like 3 or 4 years from now, once I'm out of college, doing who knows what. I mean, I say this every video. TikTok could get banned, and my entire follower base could end up in the shitter, and nothing could fucking work out, and that's fine too. Honestly, I don't really. I mean, I care a lot about all this stuff because I enjoy it, and again, I mean, the more people that watch, the more fun it is. But I know I'll find something else to obsess about. But I do wonder, 3 4 years, if I somehow find success, am I going to be doing this somewhere else still, or am I going to find some people to rock with on this? I don't know. Late night musings.